Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a fantastic day of Chandler-Gilbert baseball. Today, your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes take on the Artichokes.
It's a beautiful day of baseball here with only 4 games left for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes in regular season. As we mentioned earlier, Nash, they'll take on the Artichokes today. And the first 4 games between the Artichokes have not been really in favor of the Coyotes, as they've lost 3 of the 4 games to the Artichokes. So should be a good game today.
Artichokes currently hold that 2 spot in the standings. They're 21-16. Right ahead of them is South Mountain. They've kind of taken the league over a little bit, 29-7. Then right behind Scottsdale at the 3 spot is going to be Glendale, 19-17. Then your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes in that 4 spot, just trying to hold on, maybe take over the 3. They're at 18-18, and then right behind them, the Pima Aztecs, 17-20. So those last 3 spots, kind of up there, kind of up for grabs, and today would be a huge win for the Coyotes.
Absolutely, but get no mistake, Scottsdale really trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Get to play Glendale or Chandler at home, which is huge, and the higher seed does have home field advantage in the playoffs come conference play. So as we get to the game, the next couple games, they'll play at South tomorrow at 3, which will be another big game. Then Friday here versus Phoenix, and then at Mesa for the last regular season game Saturday at 12. So go check them out. And as we get ready, we'll go over the Artichokes starting lineup. Number 8, playing center field, Carson Fadima. Number 25, playing right field, Dylan Frank. Number 1, the DH, Luke Cayendo. Number 28, the first baseman, Braden Reynolds. Number 4, the left fielder, Logan Spetz. Number 2, the shortstop, Ryder Florence. Number 7, the third baseman, Braden Reichart. Number 29, the catcher, Kaz Harold. Number 14, the second baseman, Brillen Brown. Number 11, your pitcher today for the Scottsdale Artichokes, Andrew Filimuhala.
So we'll step aside here as Chandler-Gilbert gets ready to take the field. We'll get right back with you with that starting lineup. Taking the field now, taking their positions, Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. On the bump today, Jason Olson. Get things started off on the mound for the Coyotes. Behind the plate, Adolfo Pacheco. First base, Jeremy Kuiper. Second base, Grant Goodman. At shortstop, Cam Fleck. Zach Perry over there at third. Blake Gregory in left. Ben Lovering in center, and in right field, Zeke Burrell. Your DH today, I believe, is Grant Yost.
Jason Olson kind of throwing the mound today, kind of last minute. Supposed to start tomorrow. Had some pitcher issues, maybe some arm concerns over in the Chandler-Gilbert dugout. So I throw Jason Olson today.
Last outing for Olson wasn't his greatest, but overall, the season for him has been pretty good.
For a true freshman, kind of came in the season as a reliever, didn't do too well, and came in as a starter and really earned his stripes. We're going to keep that going here against the Artichokes. Get a little redemption after his last start. Sure, he's hungry.
Carson Fadima will lead things off for the Artichokes.
The leadoff, the center fielder, lefty. Bunt would not be out of question here.
Any way to get that lead runner aboard.
Just like that. Getting things rolling here. Zach Perry over at third, kind of expecting the bunt, playing on the grass. Bucky at second base, kind of shifted over. The first pitch to Fadima.
It's going to be taken for strike one. We are underway. As you can see out in center field, that flag's kind of blowing everywhere. Got some wind gust as a breaking ball is going to be fired in for strike two. And Fadima quickly behind now.
Fadima leaves that one outside, bringing us to a 1-2 count.
Breaking ball misses outside there. Like you mentioned earlier, Austin, the last 4 times these teams have faced, not gone the Coyotes' way. The Artichokes been able to put the bats on them pretty well, as the 2-2 is going to be skied over to Grant Goodman at second base. He's under it, makes the play.
Called that one early, knew he had a good read on it, and able to bring that one in for out number 1 here in the top of the first. But yeah, like you were talking about, the first 4 games, the Artichokes put up 7, 17, 6, and 14. So
swinging the sticks well against the Coyotes. Jason Olson will try to, counteract that, keep the sticks, keep the balls on the ground, as he throws a breaking ball there that catches the outside part for strike one.
Now to the plays, number 25, the right fielder, Dylan Frank, who's behind 0-1 to Jason Olson.
Frank takes another pitch there for strike two.
Olson starts Frank off with an off speed, then fires in the fastball for the second strike. Kind of keeping Frank off his game.
This one's swung and fouled back, so Frank will stay alive here, but the count remains 0-2. Olson, that ball is going to be up and in, and
just catches Frank right in the elbow there, and he'll take his free 90, which will bring up the 3-hole, the DH number 1, Luke Calendo.
So see if the Artichokes can execute off that mistake from Olson. The runner on now, only one away.
Looked like he would try to go inside with that fastball, kind of jam Frank, but a little too far inside.
That one's going to be swung and fouled back. Olson ahead now 0-1. Fastball misses outside.
Baseball's a game of superstition, and the Coyotes rocked this uniform on Saturday, had a big win against Glendale, so they decided to come back out with them once again. the black on white pinstripes.
Pickoff attempt. It's not going to be in time. Olsen doing a nice job there. Looked like Frank over there at first base was trying to get a little momentum jump there. Olsen does a nice job mixing up his timing as this breaking ball is going to be hit well into center field. That ball's down. Frank will only take second, though, as Lovering was there to cut it off.
That'll be the first hit of the day. As Luke Caliendo shot that one up the middle, which will bring up now the 4-hole. The first baseman, number 28, Braden Reynolds. So now the Artichokes with 2 aboard, only 1 away.
Now the power bat of Braden Reynolds steps into the box with a runner in scoring position. Olsen probably going to be pretty careful with what he throws. Reynolds here.
Definitely looking for something on the ground, trying to get a double play. There's a force out at any bag.
There's a breaking ball. That one's smoked up the middle.
Lovering coming in on it hard. They're going to send Frank.
The throw home is not going to be in time. Cut off by Jeremy Kuiper. And that's how the first run comes across. So back-to-back base knocks after the walk. And that walk will come around to score. Feel like you hear it all the time. When you walk
or hit by pitch.
Walk or hit by pitch, most of the time comes around and scores.
That's exactly what we saw there. An unfortunate break for the Coyotes, and the Artichokes kind of taking advantage of that. Now they find themselves in the same situation with runners on first and second, 1 out, and now the 5-hole. Logan Spetz up to the plate. He takes that fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, I think those last 2 base hits just kind of left that breaking ball a little too far over the plate with, when you're ahead in the count. That's something the Coyotes have definitely been trying to preach a little more, is when you're so far ahead, you don't got to give a great pitch.
Runner takes off. Fibrum Checo. Perry lays down the tag, and that'll be out number 2.
Wow, great throw by Adolfo Pacheco. And he's been doing that all year.
Absolutely dominant. Saying Caliendo over at second was kind of getting jumpy. Jason Olsen kind of looked him back and still went. Trusts his catcher to throw a dart, and Pacheco delivers.
Good tag by Perry as well, as
absolutely
tried to kind of swim around that. Perry gets the tag down.
Now 2 outs, runner on first. 0-2 count. Now misses upstairs for ball 1. That off-speed pitch will find the outside
part. Wow.
There's
great pitch.
Jason Olsen's first strikeout. Gives up 1 in the top of the first, but we'll head to the bottom of the first, where Blake Gregory in the top of the lineup look to get that run back.
Leading things off here in the bottom of the first inning for your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes is number 1, Blake Gregory.
Andrew Filimohala on the mound for the Artichokes.
Gregory's going to take that breaking ball there for strike 1. Fastball. This one's going to be chopped up the middle.
Softly hit over to the shortstop, who kind of bobbled a little bit. Looked like Ryder Florence had some trouble feeling the long hop cleanly.
Those plays are always so tough. I mean, we've seen it a lot here. Happens a lot to the Coyotes as well. Just some soft hits on the infield. Maybe some weird spin on that, but Florence was unable to field it cleanly, which will bring up Ben Lovering. Lovering, the center fielder for the Coyotes, leaves that fastball upstairs for ball 1. Lovering swings and smokes this one to the right center gap. That ball's going to get down.
They're going to send Gregory around. Ben Lovering going for third. The throw kind of bobbled by the cutoff man. Gregory will come across, and Lovering with the triple.
So Brown has trouble with the exchange there on the cutoff, and Lovering into third with the triple. So the Coyotes tie this game up, and that brings up the power bat of Jeremy Kuiper. Kuiper with an opportunity to help the Coyotes take the lead as he swings and fouls this one out of play down the third base side.
Coyotes gave up one early, and the hot bats from Ben Lovering got the one right back.
Don't know exactly what's happening. Talking to somebody over in the Coyote dugout.
The Coyotes have 70 home runs, which is a record for this team, and Jeremy Kuiper leading the charge with 18 himself and with 51 RBIs.
Power bats all around this lineup. Everyone can go deep. And Kuiper swings and skies this one a mile high to left field. Looks like Lovering's going to tag the throw. Not in time. Lovering scores.
So it looked like left fielder Logan Spetz kind of lost that one, but the center fielder Carson Fadima was able to come over and help his left fielder out, and Ben Lovering showing off his speed as he tags on a shallow fly ball.
That could have been not good for the Artichokes, as Spetz, like you said, having trouble locating that ball, but good job by the center fielder, Fadima, making his way over, helping out his left fielder. That's going to bring up Adolfo Pacheco, the catcher in today's game. Already threw a runner out trying to swipe third as he smokes this one deep to right. Forget about it. Adolfo Pacheco, have yourself a game.
We're only one inning in. He's got a throw out and a solo shot that went 550 off 420.
That's the farthest ball. That's the farthest ball I've seen hit here at the Chandler-Gilbert ballpark. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Adolfo Pacheco.
Solo shot that went quite a ways. Brings us to a 3-1 ball game now, with only one away here in the bottom of the first.
Cam Fleck is now the next Coyote batter as he takes ball 1 on the outside. And Fleck swings and smokes this one to center field, and that'll be another base hit for the Coyotes. So the bats stay hot here.
You can hear that dugout. It's lively. Bats are hot. It's a beautiful Tuesday.
It is absolutely beautiful. The coach is going to come out to talk to his pitcher, Philly Mohala, try to calm him down a little bit after he's kind of been bounced around the yard a little bit.
Especially with a big bat like
Grant Yost coming to the plate.
Grant Yost.
Definitely not. Dude, that's the thing about this Coyotes lineup is you're a pitcher and it's like, okay, well, Dolph just took me yard.
Now I got to face
Now
Cam
I got to
Fleck.
face Cam Fleck,
Oh,
who's
good.
hitting 360.
Now I'm going to face Grant Yost.
Oh, now I got to go face Grant Yost, who, when he's hot, man, he puts a couple balls over the wall. I mean,
Grant
this
Yost
lineup is just scary all around.
batting 380. Got himself 7 home runs. Like,
It's just not, this is a tough lineup to pitch to. And the Coyotes' struggles have not been offensively this year.
no.
So
As Grant Yost comes to the plate, 1 out, 3-1 ball game in the bottom of the first. As Zach Perry waits on deck.
breaking ball that Yost smacks to center field on a line.
Good read there by Fadima. Ball was crushed. He was able to track down that line drive, kind of floated right into his glove.
So good swing there from Yost, but just kind of right at a guy. That'll be the second out, but that brings up Zach Perry. Perry leaves that one upstairs for ball 1.
The wind kind of picking up, blowing straight out to left, left center. So you know the wind didn't even help Pacheco's ball even a little bit.
Yeah, no, that ball was gone on any day of any week of any year.
Did not matter.
No. Perry's going to throw away that arm guard. One. Leaves that upstairs. Pickoff attempt. Fleck back to first in time. Here's the 2-1. This one's going to be hit softly up the middle.
The
And they're just gonna-
shortstop, Florence will flip it over to Brown for out number 3 here in the bottom of the first. And as we're out of the first, score of 3-1. Your Coyotes leading. After triple from Ben Lovering and a solo shot from Pacheco, and a sac fly from Jeremy Kuiper. The heart of the lineup doing some damage for the Coyotes as Jason Olsen heads back on the mound. Leading things off for the Scottsdale Artichokes here on the top of the second will be number 2, Ryder Florence. Shortstop. Who
Takes strike one. This one's going to be chopped high and foul. It's one thing that the Coyote field has that most teams don't in the league. Got a turf home plate area, which causes a lot of these high choppers, tough infield plays.
Kind of nice, though, because after practice, after games, they'll have to rebuild the batter's box or rebuild the mound.
Definitely more positives than negatives.
That one's shot down the first base side. Hard but foul. Count remains 0-2.
The 0-2 is going to be swung and skied to right field. Zeke Burrell under it, makes the play for the first out here in the top of the second.
After the easy fly ball to Zeke Burrell, bring up number 7, the third baseman, Braden Reichart.
Reichart's going to take strike one. Swings, fouls that one back, and now behind 0-2.
Jason Olsling for his second strikeout here in the second inning. Got one in the first inning. Now head 0-2 to Reichart.
This one's going to be swung, and another ball skied to right field. Burrell making a running effort at it. That's going to get down fair. Reichart will stay at first. Tough play for Zeke Burrell, that ball down the line.
Just barely landed foul. Fair, my apologies. Barely landed fair. I was going to say should have landed foul. Kind of a cheeky base hit there for Reichart, which will bring up number 29, the catcher, Kaz Harold.
Cheeky base hit, but a base hit nonetheless. The Artichokes will definitely take that as they try to get these 2 runs back.
Harold takes that one upstairs for ball 1.
Pickoff attempt.
Oh.
Ooh, they're going to say he's
I thought he
back in
got
time.
him. I thought he almost got him there. I thought he got Reichart on the pickoff.
Close play at first.
Reichart with a little smaller lead now, being a little more conservative.
1-0 from Olsen. It's going to be a breaking ball that's in there for strike one. Another pickoff attempt. Reichart back easily that time.
He'll take another one upstairs for ball 2.
That one's going to miss outside as well. 3-1 now. That one's going to be kind of cue ball down, third base side.
Brings to a full count. Payoff pitch from Olsen to Harold.
Swung and fouled back and stay at a full count here.
Harold does a good job fighting off that pitch from Olsen. Looking for one, he can drive into a gap.
Runner goes. And Pacheco throws.
They're going to say, I don't know if it was a ball or strike either. Harold's still standing in the box.
They're going to...
So strikeout.
A strikeout. The throw from Pacheco hit the bat of Harold.
So,
but they're not going to call it interference.
Got the strikeout for out number 2, and Jason Olsen's second strikeout today, which is huge. But the free stolen bag, kind of unfortunate break there for the Coyotes now, which will bring up number 14, the second baseman, Breland Brown. Did you think that was interference, Nash?
Honestly, I didn't see where he was kind of like in terms of if he was over the plate or not. It didn't look like he was standing over it, but
maybe the bat kind of swung in front. I wasn't sure. I wish one time they'd come and like have a close call and come ask us for the replay.
That'd be funny.
Show 'em
pull up the YouTube live stream.
Yeah. Now misses outside. Counting out 2-0 to Brown.
Give us a call up here in the box, dude.
It's like they put the headset on. They're just talking to us. Like, so here's what we're seeing.
We're headed to New York.
We're headed to just up there.
2-0.
Pick off attempt from Jason Olsen. Maybe a little pick play to Grant Goodman. Reichardt back in time.
Just keeping a close eye on Reichardt. Artichoke's already tried taking third once today. Didn't end.
No, Pacheco put
good
a stop
for them.
To that. Now misses outside for ball 3. Brown now way ahead to Olsen.
Fastball there. That's going to be strike 1. See if Olsen can find his way back into this count. Three 1, swung and fouled back.
And just like that, Olsen finds himself down 3-0, now into a full count against the 9-hole Brown.
This ball swung and hit well to center field. Ben Lovering looks to be camped under it. Makes the play for the third out.
So after giving up 1 in the top of the first, Jason Olsen puts up a 0 in the top of the second. The Coyotes will head to the bottom of the second where Zeke Burrell looks to keep the hot bats going. Leading things off for the Coyotes, number 2 in the bottom of the second, number 32, Zeke Burrell. Still on the mound for the Artichokes, Andrew Filimuhala. This one chopped softly up the middle, third baseman coming on hard on it. Fired over to first, route number 1. Good play there by Braden Reichart. Kind of cuts off the shortstop, Ryder Florence. Had a better angle on it and fires it over to first for the first out. Which will now bring up the 9 hole, the second baseman, Grant Goodman, who since coming back from his hamstring injury has been red hot. As he takes that off, so he pitches for strike 1.
Breaking ball inside, catches that corner there for strike 2.
Back-to-back off-speed pitches from Filimuhala to Goodman. That one upstairs for ball 1.
Breaking ball, Goodman swings, rolls this one over.
They're going to call it fair. Goodman's not even left the box.
So Goodman doesn't run to first there on a ball that the umpire calls fair. Thought it was foul.
Now head to the top of the lineup, we're Blake Gregory. Trying to get something rolling with 2 away. Gregory reached on errors last time up.
But he'll swing and sky this one to shallow right field. Brown and Frank both going for it. Frank calls him off, makes the play for the third out. So the Coyotes don't do anything here in the bottom of the second. That'll take us to the top of the third. And the Artichokes will try to get the bats going again.
As we head to the top of the third, we'll head to the top of the lineup for the Scottsdale Artichokes, where Carson Fadima tried to diminish the Coyotes' lead. Olsen to Fadima. Now misses just outside for ball 1.
Breaking ball, that one will catch the top of the zone there.
What do you do?
This one's smoked up the middle. And that'll be a base hit.
Carson Fadima now 1 for 2 on the day. We'll bring up Frank. Frank, who's hit by pitches last time up.
Right fielder, number 25, Dylan Frank.
Right.
The 0-0 to Frank. Gonna be upstairs for ball 1.
Pick out time from Olsen. Fadima back safely.
This one's gonna be skied to shallow right field. Zeke Burrell under it, makes a play. Oh, and throws this one to first.
Just making sure Fadima's not going anywhere. A long shot, but hey. Love the enthusiasm over there from Zeke Burrell.
First, I thought he sailed that one way over Kuiper's head.
Now bring up the 3-hole, number 1, the DH, Luke Calendo, with 1 out and a runner on first.
Another pickoff attempt there, almost gets him.
That's twice now. I thought Jason Olson on the pickoff attempt at Jeremy Kuiper had gotten him.
Fastball in there, strike 1.
Caliendo 1 for 1 on the day. Had a single up the middle his last time up.
Swings at that one. Right through it for strike 2. Oh, 2's going to be left upstairs.
Caliendo now in the 1-2 count. Another pickoff attempt from Olson. Fadima back. That misses high and upstairs. Even this count up at 2s.
This one's going to be hit well on the ground. Fleck makes the play. Throw to second in time. Throw to first.
In time.
Got him.
The chooch from Grant Goodman showing off there. On his back foot was able to fire a dart over to Jeremy Kuiper. The infield showing off their skills. Showing off countless hours they put in with Coach Brassfield. And as we head to the bottom of the third, scores remains 3-1 in favor of your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. Leading things off for the Coyotes in the bottom of the third is Ben Lovering, who had a triple to right center his last time up. His second time today facing Fadima.
Swings at the first pitch, skies it back over our heads. This one's going to be chopped and
Over the head of the
bounces
third
over
baseman,
the head.
Reichart. Ben Lovering going for two. Hustle double there for Ben Lovering. Ankle doesn't seem to be bothering him here too much. Had a triple in the first and a double in the third. Showing off the wheels.
Number 13.
Just nothing you can do about that from Reichart. He was kind of playing a little more in, wasn't playing full depth, and ball just bounced over his head.
So now bringing up Jeremy Kuiper, number 13, the first baseman, who will leave that one outside for ball one.
One 0 swings through that. 1-1. Breaking ball, swings, fouls it off.
Kuiper last time up had a sac fly that ended up scoring Ben Lovering. Looking to score Ben Lovering here on a base hit.
Swings and that's gonna be
Hit off the glove of
dropped.
Florence. So a line drive that looked like it was gonna be caught by the shortstop. Florence kind of hit off the palm, bounced out. So Kuiper will reach first on an error.
The catcher.
Now with 2 runners on, no outs.
Adolfo Pacheco.
Brings up Adolfo Pacheco, who had a pretty swing last time.
Yeah, hit that ball kind of far.
Nothing like Nash McLean, but Pacheco tries to be. All jokes. Pacheco's the man. He takes that one for strike one.
There's a reason he's on the field and I'm not.
You're up here and Pacheco hit a solo shot, 400 his last time up. Could use it here now with 2 base runners on.
Breaking ball inside, takes that for a ball.
Even this count up at ones.
Another breaking ball, that's gonna miss outside there.
Two one now from Philly Mohala to Pacheco.
Fastball upstairs. 3-1.
Dangerous count for Philly Mohala. Pacheco and a hitter's count. Assume he's swinging away here. Trying to crush him in the gap.
Fastball in the dirt. Pacheco will take the walk. So bases loaded now for Cam Fleck with nobody out.
Cam Fleck had a hard line drive into left center for a single his last time up.
Cam Fleck.
Just looking to drive some of the outfield deep enough to score Ben Lovering. Or find some grass to score 2. Score Ben Lovering and Jeremy Kuiper from second. Down in the dirt and outside for ball one. Good stop there by Harold. Down misses outside. 2-0 now to Fleck. Nash, I just want to let you know you could stand underneath my umbrella.
Thank you, Austin. If you have no idea why Austin just said that, got some music going on over on the softball field.
3-0 now to Cam Fleck. When do they play next, Nash?
They play today, 5 o'clock and 7. So if you couldn't make it out to your Chandler-Gilbert baseball game, why not go check out the softball team? Fleck will take a fastball there for strike 1 on a 3-0 count. Fleck swings, skies this one to right field. That'll probably be deep enough to score Lovering as he tags and takes off. So Lovering's into home, and Jeremy Kuiper moves to third, showing off the wheels there.
Fleck did his job exactly when he needed to. Drove a high fly ball deep the opposite way, allowed Lovering to score and Kuiper to tag it from second. Yost now with the opportunity to do the same job.
Lined out to center field his last at bat. No, Austin, I think after the game I'm gonna go to Burrito Express, grab myself a nice burrito, get 10% off with my student ID card, and then might go check out the softball game.
Maybe even better is if you did that, grab the Burrito Express, bought me some, and then we'll go watch the softball game together. Perfect. Sounds like a plan. The 0-0 to Grant Yost.
Yost swings, smokes this one to left field.
Kuiper will tag on the line, hard hit line drive from Yost.
So Grant Yost does his job. I know he's going to be upset that wasn't a base hit because he smoked that one, but sac fly will do just fine.
I don't even know if you can consider that a fly ball. That ball didn't get within 20 feet off the ground. Just a hard hit line drive there from Yost. But like you said, it did exactly what it needed to do, and it's something deep enough just for Kuiper to score. Score now 5-1. Your Coyotes leading. As Zach Perry, number 7, the third baseman, comes to the plate. Leaves that one outside for ball 1.
Maybe Yost needs a burrito from Burrito Express. Get a little more juice in the tank there.
Put some more meat on those bones. Hit a ball out or two. We'll let him know after the game. I'm sure he'd love to hear that from us.
He's the 1-0 to Perry. It's going to be inside.
Looks like we have some action in the Artichokes bullpen.
Leaves that upstairs, another 3-0. Perry's going to take that for strike 1. Now in a hitter's count here. See if Perry can do some damage, keep the sticks rolling for the Coyotes.
Their only 2 outs have been 2 sac flies. 2 well-hit sac flies. So even their outs, good contact, good swings. See if Perry can do damage here in the 3-1 against Philly Mohala.
That one's inside for ball 4.
He'll take his 390, and Pacheco will move up to second. Runners now at first and second for the right fielder, number 32, Zeke Burrell. Burrell had a weak chopper to the left side of the infield his first time up. Looking to get some redemption here against his second time up against Philly Mohala. That off-speed pitch in there for strike 1.
Oh, one's going to be down. Bring us to a 1-1. Breaking ball in the turf there. 2-1.
Down in there on the inside part. Evens count up at 2s.
This one's hit up the middle well.
Good play there by Florence. Fields it clean, flips it over to Brown for out number 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. As we head to the top of the 4th here, Coyotes leading 5-1. As Jason Olsen heads back on the mound to get warm for his 4th inning of work.
Braden Reynolds will lead off the top of the 4th for the Artichokes.
Reynolds 1 for 1 on the day. He leaves that one outside for ball 1.
This one's smoked up the middle, and Reynolds will now be 2 for 2.
2 base hits right up the middle. It's a repeat of what he did his last at bat. Staying true to his approach, stay up the middle. Now with no outs and runner on first, we'll bring up number 4, the left fielder, Logan Spetz.
Spetz 0 for 1 today. Takes that breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Pretty good crowd turnout for a Tuesday
Mid-game.
midday game. One 0 breaking balls in there for strike 1. One and one fastball in there. Strike 2. Oz, give us a little insight on your roommate here. What?
Oh, and the
As-
off-speed pitch there for strike 3. I faced him a couple times, let's say. I didn't know better than Spets there. A couple check swings, couple complete swing and misses, and a couple takes that I shouldn't have took. So, no, he's dangerous to face. Got a good fastball, good slider. Mixes him in well. And he's a pretty good guy, too. Pretty fun to hang out with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Good stuff. As the first pitch to Florence is fouled off. Breaking ball just misses inside, 1-1.
Pick off attempt from Jason Olsen, trying to get Reynolds at first sleeping. Reynolds back in time. That obviously pitch is just a little bit outside, brings us to a 3-1.
Is swung on and fouled onto the road and into the tree.
Brings us to a full count.
Back pick attempt. Ooh. Olsen has had a lot of those today. Close plays on the pickoffs at first.
This one chopped over third baseman Zach Perry, who sits on it. Tries to fire it over to first, not in time.
Just nothing you can do there. Ball is just hung in the air. You can't really attack it or anything. Just sitting up there.
One of the things, nice break for Florence. Not so good of a break for the Coyotes. Which will now bring up number 7, the third baseman, Braden Reichart. Reichart 1 for 1 on the day. Leaves that one low and outside for ball 1.
Breaking ball in there for strike 1. One and one, swung on and missed.
Big swing there from Reichart, who's now down 1-2 to Jason Olsen.
Swung and fouled back, and also onto the road.
Count remains 1-2.
Breaking ball inside.
That one just missed Reichart. Reichart kind of looking for the hit by pitch there, down 1-2. Hit by pitch, honestly, pitch when the hitter isn't the worst thing ever.
2-2 swung and hit to Cam Fleck at short.
Those are two set. Grant Goodman
Wow.
gets a double play.
What a job by Grant Goodman. Great transfer and just the absolute chooch to first base. Fleck does a nice job recovering after kind of taking that one off the palm, sticks with it. Flips it over to Goodman, who fires that one to first to get the third out.
Another double play for the Coyotes. Defensive looking sound today. And it looks like we have a new arm coming out of the mound for the Scottsdale Artichokes, which will be number 22, Luke Patterson, now on the mound. And we'll go right back with you as he gets warm for the bottom of the fourth.
Grant Goodman now comes to the plate after firing a strike to first base on a very close double play. See if he could translate that to the bat as he takes ball one.
Be Patterson's first batter of the day, as he comes in relief for Fadima, who gave up 5 through 3.
Leaves that upstairs. Wind picking up a little bit here. Got a little gust going.
Kind of blowing more toward the left.
That one's going to catch the outside part of the plate for strike one. Swings through that breaking ball for strike two. Evens this count up here.
Big swing and miss there for Grant Goodman on strike 3, which will be at number 1 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Left fielder, number 1, Blake.
And with one out, the bottom of the fourth, we'll at the top of the lineup, we're Blake Gregory. Let's see something going against the new pitcher Patterson. Gregory drives
Swings, chops it to second, or short, sorry, and thrown out.
Good play there by Florence. He's been pretty solid defensively all day.
Had a couple errors, but
Center fielder,
I feel like those have been on some pretty tough plays.
Lovren.
After 2 quick outs, we'll bring up the 2-hole number 11 center fielder Ben Lovering. Ben Lovering 2 for 2. Triple in the right center gap and a double down the left field line.
Breaking ball misses upstairs.
Takes that fastball for strike 1. That one misses outside. Count out 2-1. Lovering takes that fastball for strike 2. Evens his count up. The 2-2 to Lovering.
Swung on and missed.
Patterson comes in the bottom of the 4th, gets 2 strikeouts and a weak ground out. As we head to the top of the 5th, score still remains 5-1 in favor of your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes.
Kaz Harold now to the plate for the Artichokes. He'll lead things off here in the top of the 5th.
Takes that one for strike 1. Harold 0 for 1 on the day. This will be his second plate appearance against Jason Olson, who's been pretty dominant. Gave up 1 in the 1st and put up 3 consecutive zeros.
Fastball just misses the outside edge there. Breaking ball, that one's gonna miss outside as well.
Just barely missing outside.
That one will catch the outside part. Even this count up here at 2-2. Swung and fouled back onto the little golf chipping range. Austin, we gotta go test that out.
We should go test that out. I'll show him what's up.
Yeah?
My golf game is awful.
Same here, bro. It's all right.
2-2 from Olson to Harold.
This one swung and rolled over to Jeremy Kuiper at first base. Flips to Olson, who's there in time. Some PFP action.
Working the PFP ones to perfection.
Yep, Coyotes do that a lot. Work on it all the time at practice.
If you would have messed that one up, I could guarantee what we've been doing on practice on Thursday.
Oh, we'll still probably do it on practice on Thursday.
And Now with one away, brings up number 14, the second baseman, Brilliant Brown. Brown 0 for 1 on the day. He leaves that one outside for ball 1.
One 0 is going to be inside. That's going to clip Brown.
He'll take his free 90. He'll head to the top of the lineup, where Carson Fadima comes to play for the third time against Jason Olson.
So Coach Jimmy Turk will make his way out to the mound. There's some action in the Coyote bullpen, which usually means the end of the day for the pitcher. But we haven't seen him signal anything. And there it is. So Jason Olson.
Did a good job today. 4.1 innings pitched. Yep, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 strikeouts. As Bodie Ramsey comes into this game.
Bring him in to face the left-handed bat of Carson Fadima. See the support from the, or I guess hear the support from the Coyote fans. As Olson only gives up 1. At the top of the first, Coach Turk brings in Bodie Ramsey, who will look to shut things down here in the top of the 5th. We'll step aside as he gets warm.
Bodie Ramsey now warm and ready to go here in the top of the 5th with 1 out and a runner on first to face the top of the lineup, Carson Fadima. Fadima takes that one for ball 1.
Breaking ball just misses the outside part there. Fastball is swung and hit to left field. Gregory makes the play.
Great play there by Gregory. On the run, tracks it down for route number 2 here in the top of the 5th. Let's bring up the 2-hole. Number 25, the right fielder, Dylan Frank.
Right fielder, number 25, Dylan Frank.
Frank 0 for 1. Hit by pitch his first time up.
Oh, 1 there, or 0-0 there. Missed quite a bit outside.
Runner takes
Runner
off.
goes. The throw down.
From Pacheco. Ooh.
Not in time.
Great throw there by Pacheco. Maybe just a hair too high into the left side of Goodman, but
Great pitch to steal on there from Brown as breaking ball from Ramsey. Breaking ball is just the best pitch to steal on in general.
slower, and a majority of the time will kind of finishes low in the dirt and hard for the catcher to transfer cleanly. Count out 2-1 to Frank.
Breaking ball doesn't catch the edge.
Hitters count now.
Fastball inside.
Big swing there from Frank, fouls it straight back. Brings to a full count.
Full count. Fastball in the dirt.
Frank will take his free 90 to bring up the 3-hole. The number 1, the DH, Luke Glendo. Glendo 1 for 2. Be his first time facing Bodie Ramsey. Another lefty on lefty matchup.
Ramsey, fastball catches the outside part there for strike 1.
Good job there, Pacheco. Looked like that one might be a hair outside. Did a good job framing it back into the zone.
Another fastball that kind of gets on.
Galiendo able to spray it foul.
Breaking ball there, catches the top of the zone for strike 3. So Bodie Ramsey comes in, shuts it down.
Puts up another 0 for the Coyotes at the head of the bottom of the 5th. Looking to grow their lead by more than 4. They currently lead 5-1. Tonight, the greatest rivalry in baseball continues as the Boston Red Sox host the New York Yankees. Little trivia question on the greatest rivalry. It started back in this year when the New York Yankees sold Babe Ruth to the Boston Red Sox. And for all our baseball fanatics out there, what year was that?
Let us know in the comments as Jeremy Kuiper steps into the box for the Coyotes.
Faced Patterson for the first time today.
Swings in, hits this one well to center field. Looks like Fadima didn't have to move a whole lot, just a couple steps back, makes the play.
Kind of playing deep already. against the hard-hitting offense and didn't have to move much for that one. Now with one away, we'll bring up the catcher, number 12, Adolfo Pacheco.
1 for 1 today with the absolute moonshot blast to right field and a walk. Takes that like maybe a change up there for strike 1. Oh, 1 is smoked down the first base side and foul. So now quickly behind 0-2.
The Artichoke's got a shift going on. Second baseman kind of in that 4-hole. First baseman down the line. Shortstop kind of behind the bag. The 0-2 now to Patterson to Pacheco.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 0-2, I feel like 9 times out of 10 you probably aren't getting a strike. But you always got to be prepared for it. As that breaking ball just misses outside. Two. Pacheco swings, taps this one over to the first baseman, but foul.
Maybe should have hustled that one out. If he learned his lesson from Goodman earlier in the game.
2-2, Pacheco takes that outside, full count.
The full count now from Patterson to Pacheco. The payoff pitch ripped right at the second baseman. Fields it cleanly and flips over to the first baseman for out number 2. Brown able to stay down on that one. Came at him quick. Took it on the long hop, and no troubles there. Now with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, we'll head Cam Fleck steps in the box. Cam Fleck, big swing on that off speed there, rips into the third base dugout. This one hit hard at the shortstop. Kind of took a bad hop. Oh, looked like he got him in the face. Hopefully Florence is okay over there.
Never a good sight to see when the ball jumps up like that. Got him in the face. Trainer and coach going over there to check on Florence. That one looked like it caught him on the cheek or the nose. He's going to stay in the game. Fantastic trainer, Chantel. Went out there, make sure he's all right.
Give her a quick shout out. Always here.
Her and Shelly.
Always working hard, always helping all the Chandler-Gilbert athletes.
Oh yeah, they do a fantastic job over here at Chandler-Gilbert.
Now with 2 outs and run on first, brings up Grant Yost to face Patterson for the first time today. Patterson doing a good job kind of containing the Chandler-Gilbert offense.
Pickoff attempt. Fleck back in time. Yost swings, and this one's shot a mile high, deep to left center, and
that's out of here. Grant Yost with a 2-run shot in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. That ball was so high. Looked like back home, Mount Olympia, you Washington boys. Showing some love. Washington boys doing damage here. Bodie Ramsey comes in, relieves, and Grant Yost, 2-run shot.
love to see it. Love to see it from the Washington guys.
And you can't forget about Nash McClain doing his thing up here as well.
Up here in the booth. We're out here repping the WA, baby. Let's go.
I didn't think that ball was going to get out. First hit so high. But it snuck its way over deep left center. Zach Perry hits this one over to the 6th hole. Florence able to glove it, but not able to set his feet and get the throw over to first in time. 2-out hitting, rolling for the Coyotes. Now coming to the plate, number 32, the right fielder, Zeke Burrell. Burrell 0 for 2 on the day. Yost was needed that, had 2 hard hits that both were outs. And that one paid off well for him.
One-0 smoked over to Florence. Fields that one cleanly. Throw over in time. That'll be the 3rd out.
So after the 2-run shot from Grant Yost, what at the top of the 6th with a score of 7-1, your Coyotes still leading. And Bodie Ramsey will head back on the mound.
The answer to the trivia question today, Babe Ruth was sold to the Red Sox in 1920. So if you got that right, congratulations.
Leading things off for the Artichokes on the top of the 6th is Braden Reynolds. Leaves down outside for ball 1. Reynolds 2 for 2 on the day. He leaves that one for strike 1.
Breaking ball catches the outside part for strike 2. Fastball there that's fouled back. Reynolds will stay alive.
That one fouled straight back once more. Count stays at 1-2. Now the pitch from Ramsey to Reynolds.
It's going to be low and away. Even this count up here, 2-2. Breaking ball there that Reynolds fouls back, so stay alive again. Two and two upstairs.
Now full count from Ramsey to Reynolds.
That will be ball 4.
That one missed just a little bit low. So Ramsey will walk the lead off Reynolds, which will bring us to the 5-hole, number 4, the left fielder Logan Spetz. Spetz 0 for 2 on the day. First time facing Ramsey.
That one's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1. Got away from him a little bit. Checo does a nice job back there with his cat-like reflexes. Or as Austin would call him, a spring chicken.
Yeah, he's looking like a spring chicken back there today. That one shot down the third base side. Count remains 1-2. Spetz behind to Ramsey. Double play, still on sack for the Coyotes.
Fastball, they're going to call that low.
Look pretty from up here. Even this count up at 2s.
Pickoff attempt. Not in time. Another breaking ball that's skied to right field. Burrell's under it, makes the play.
You won't try to throw him out at first this time.
Wind it up like he wanted to, but didn't show off the chooch.
Not this time. Now with 1 away. Bring up number 2, the shortstop, Ryder Florence.
Breaking ball, Florence. Check swings there. They're going to call a strike anyway. Oh, 1 just misses outside. One and one. That one catches the corner there. Florence didn't really agree with that. Is that what you were going to say, Austin?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think Florence thought that one was a little too far outside. That one is a little too far outside, even this count up at 2s. Off-speed pitch, misses outside there. Brings to a full count. The payoff pitch from Ramsey to Florence. This is fouled straight back. Ramsey does a good job challenging him. Florence does a good job fouling that good pitch off. We'll do the 3-2 once more. That one misses just a hair outside.
Wow. Ramsey doesn't agree with that call there.
After 2 walks, Reynolds on second, Florence on first. Brings up the third baseman, number 7, Braden Reichart. Ramsey misses inside there with the first pitch against Reichart. Coyotes looking for their third double play today.
Breaking ball there for strike 1. Ramsey trying to get out of this after 2 walks. Ground ball would do the job. That one's going to miss low and out. Breaking ball, that one's in there. Strike 2.
Bodie Ramsey kind of started off the fall in the outfield, and as spring came, they kind of moved him more to a PO. He's been a pretty good reliever so far for the Coyotes in the regular season.
So swung and fouled onto the road. Yeah, came in as a 2-way, played a little bit of the outfield. Swung the stick a little bit, but they decided he's had a brighter future on the bump. And he's done pretty well for the Coyotes so far, as this one's chopped foul over to third off the hands. Another 2-2 count to Reichart. Breaking
this
ball.
Chopped over to Perry at third. They're going to call it foul. Thought that might be fair.
Well, after Grants, I thought maybe the Coyotes would get one like that, but guess not. That one a little too far. Foul.
Count still 2-2 from Ramsey to Reichart. Swing on and missed. Ramsey will get the strikeout for out number 2 here in the top of the 6th. After the big strikeout from Ramsey, we'll bring up the catcher, number 29, Kaz Harold. Oh, looks like we have a pinch hitter. My apologies. Hitting for number 29, Kaz Harold. Will be Tanner McVeigh. Tanner McVeigh to pinch hit for Kaz.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Scottsdale Community College, number 23, Tanner McVeigh. McVeigh hitting for Harold.
Harold was 0 for 2 on the day. Throwing McVeigh to see if they can get something rolling.
That one's going to be low, taken for ball 1. And Turk will make his way out to the mound as looks like Tanner Leba is the guy getting hot in the pen.
They're going to leave Ramsey in. Try to finish the top of the 6th here. In the 1-0 count against McVeigh.
What do you think that conversation was about there, Oss? What do you think Coach Turk had to say to his pitcher?
Maybe ask him how he's feeling. He has given up 2 walks this inning. Say, hey, we need you to go out and get this one. Ask him how he's feeling. Kind of give him maybe just got a report on McVeigh as this is his first time up today.
Fastball. Catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Another fastball that's going to catch the outside part.
Pacheco doing his part back there. Give him some good frames for Ramsey.
1-2. That one's going to miss. Up and out.
The 2-2 from Ramsey to McVeigh. Swung on
swung
and fouled straight back. We'll do the 2-2 once more.
Breaking ball smoked off of Ramsey.
Fields it cleanly and gets
And
you out
wow.
at first.
Great composure by Bodie Ramsey. Takes the ball off the leg. Gets to it in time. I mean, we just talked about it. He's a two-way, used to play outfield. He's an athlete up there. Goes and makes a play.
Got legs of steel. See him in the weight room, put up some weight. Flexes his quad, bounces right off of that thing. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, your Coyotes still leading 7-1 as Patterson heads back on the mound for the Artichokes. Grant Goodman to lead things off for the Coyotes here in the bottom of the 6th, as they have a 7-1 lead over the Scottsdale Artichokes. Patterson's on the mound. That one is upstairs for ball 1. Takes that off-speed pitch inside for ball 2. That one catches the outside part for strike 1. Goodman takes that one inside, count now 2-2. Goodman 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit. I swings through that one for strike 3. That'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. What at the top of the lineup for Blake Gregory. Looks to expand the Coyotes' lead. Gregory looks to square the bunt there, pulls back, called strike. 0-1 now to Patterson. Takes a rip there right at the second baseman, fields it cleanly, flips it over to the first baseman for out number 2. Routine play there for Brown. And 2 quick outs for Patterson. Now coming to play is number 11, the center fielder, Ben Lovering. Lovering 2 for 3. Leaves that one up and in for ball 1. That one fouled straight back. Brings to a 1-1. Now misses outside for ball 2. This one shot over to the right side, out of play. Evens count up at 2s. Patterson with 2 quick outs. Now it's Ben Lovering in a 2-2 count. Takes that one. Maybe low inside for ball 3. Full count now. Leaves that one outside for ball 4. Put a runner on for the 3-hole, number 13, Jeremy Kuiper.
First baseman, number 13, Jeremy Kuiper.
Coyotes known for their 2-out hitting all year long. Could use some here. That one way outside for ball 1. Big swing there from Kuiper, fouled straight back, even this count up at 1s. Pick-off attempt from Patterson. Over to the first baseman, Reynolds. Lovering back in time. Ben takes off. Base hit there from Jeremy Kuiper. Stopped deep in the hole by shortstop Florence. On the wild throw, Lovering moves up. Kuiper kind of thought that one was through automatically, kind of slowed down out of the box. I think that throw from Florence maybe hit the umpire. Not sure what it hit, but wasn't close to the first baseman. Now runners on first and third with Adolfo Pacheco coming up.
Adolfo Pacheco.
Pacheco 1 for 2 on the day. Has a solo shot in the bottom of the first. Leaves that one outside for ball 1. The 1-0 to Adolfo. He's upstairs for ball 2. The 2-0 count to Pacheco. Upstairs for ball 3. Patterson now way behind to Pacheco. Could expect a take here from Pacheco. Maybe Turk lets him swing it. He'll take that one for ball 4, which will now load the bases for the shortstop, number 2, Cam Fleck. All with 2 outs. Lovering walked. Jeremy got a single, and then Pacheco walks. This is the coach for the Artichokes, has him out and talk things over with his pitcher, Patterson. They'll leave Patterson in this game to face Cam Fleck.
At the plate, the shortstop, number 2, Cam Fleck.
See if Cam Fleck, with ducks on the pond, can drive in some RBIs for the Coyotes. Leaves that one low in the turf for ball 1.
Breaking ball inside. That's going to catch the top of the zone. Strike 1. One in. Ooh, wow.
Same place there. Back-to-back pitches. Fleck now behind 1-2. That one way outside for ball 2.
Two Flex swings and fouls this one back.
Looking maybe some turf pellets in the eye. Took some time to get those out. The 2-2 from Patterson.
Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out 3.
So 2 outs, bases loaded. Cam Fleck couldn't get the job done as we head to the top of the 7th.
4 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors. 3 runners left on base. And at the end of 6 complete, the Coyotes.
Where Coyotes look to hold on to the 6-run lead they currently have. We'll be right back with you as Bodie Ramsey heads back on the mound to get warm. Leading things off for the Artichokes here on top of the 7th will be Brylan Brown, the second baseman. Brown 0 for 1 on the day. Leads that one upstairs for ball 1.
This one swung and chopped to Kuiper at first. Tries to get a little toe tap. He's trying to get a little toe tap in there.
Wonder what he's doing over there. He's dancing, having a good time. Counting out 1-1 to Brown.
He just gave the catch signal. He's pretty sure Kuiper played football back in the day.
I
think he did for a year.
He did?
Sophomore year maybe. As this one's ripped down the third base line and foul.
Look at Thor making some plays over there.
He's been getting some action.
He
over
has.
There by the pen.
Keeping the bullpen catcher.
Keeping the catcher and pitcher all safe and cozy over there. As Ramsey
fires in that fastball, catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. We got some defensive changes. Grant Goodman now over at third. Cam Flexel at short, and Rocco Mucilli now at second. It looks like maybe Brown had something to say to the umpire.
Got some Artichokes fans not happy about that last call.
We'll head now to the top of the lineup. Number 8, the center fielder, Carson Fadima.
Ramsey breaking ball, that's in there for a strike.
Fadima 1 for 3 on the day. That one's way outside for ball 1. That one misses maybe just a little bit low for ball 2. 2-1 now count to Ramsey to Fadima.
This one swung and skied over towards the bullpen.
This one hit deep in the left field. Gregory with a good read on it. Pitch is 10, camped underneath that one for out number 2. 2 quick outs for Bodie Ramsey. Will bring up the 2-hole. Number 25, the right fielder, Dylan Frank.
Right fielder, number 25.
That one's not going to be in there for a strike. Misses upstairs. One 0 breaking ball. Doesn't catch the corner.
Frank only 0 for 1 on the day. Had a hit by pitch and a walk.
Swings through that for strike 1. Two-one misses low.
Frank now in a hitter's count against Ramsey. This one's shot to the right side. Zeke Burrell on his horse. Not able to track that one down. That'll be a double for Frank. Good placement from Frank there. Around the right field line. Out of the reach of Zeke Burrell. After the double, we'll bring up 3-hole. Number 1, the DH, Luke Caliendo.
Designated hitter number 1, Luke Calendo.
Breaking ball that's skied to Burrell.
Burrell's going to call off Muchili at second, and that'll be the third out here on the top of the 7th. The Coyotes put up another 0. And we'll head to the bottom of the 7th, where the Coyotes need to put up 2 in order for a run rule here. And looks like we have a new pitcher for the Scottsdale Artichokes. We'll be right back with you as we find out who's next.
Christian Ariano on the bump for the Artichokes. He decided to bring in the lefty arm. Try to prevent the Coyotes from getting those 2 runs. That would make this a run rule. So Big Papa, Grant Yost, coming to the dish now. Be the first batter Ariano faces as he fires in a breaking ball for strike 1. Yost swings through that pitch from Ariano there. Quickly behind 0-2 now. Yost swings and smokes this one to left center, and Grant Yost with his second home run of the day. Big Papa doing his thing at the dish.
Solo home run, his second blast of the game.
I mean, me and Austin talked about it earlier, but this lineup is just full of power bats, and Grant Yost is one of them. He is hot today with 2 bombs. Now batting is going to be number 26, Rocco Muchili. He came in for Zach Perry. He's playing second base as he takes a breaking ball there for strike 1. So Ariano's first batter goes yard, but it's only 1 run, so not a whole lot there as Muchili takes another breaking ball for strike 2 and is now quickly behind 0-2. Muchili swings, grounds this one to short. Throw is in time. Muchili thought he beat it out, but great play by Florence. Slow chopper that gets rid of quickly. So that was the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Zeke Burrell now comes to the plate. Takes strike 1 on the outside part. Oh, 1. Burrell swings and hits this one well to right field. That ball's going to be off the wall. Zeke Burrell trying for second, and he's in there standing. Zeke Burrell almost walked this game off, hit the top of the wall in right field. Now Grant Goodman comes to the plate here. Coach Turk is going to talk to his batter real quick, who's kind of struggled today, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts. Try to calm him down in a big situation. Let him know, hey, dude, could use a big hit right here. We've done it all year. Let's just stay hot for us. So with a runner on second, only one away, a base hit more than likely wins the game here for the Coyotes. Goodman takes that on the outside part for strike one. Swings and chops this one over to first base. So Goodman moves over the runner to third. There are 2 outs now. And Blake Gregory comes to the plate with a chance to walk things off for the Coyotes.
Coyotes just 1 run away from a run rule here in the bottom of the 7th. Gregory leaves that one low and out for ball 1. Gregory 0 for 4 today. What a clutch time for his first hit would be right here. The bottom of the 7th. Runner on third.
Leaves that one upstairs. Now in a hitter's count 2-0. Gregory takes that for strike one.
That one in the dirt. Great stop there by McVeigh. If that ball gets by him, Burrell scores. This game's over. Count out 3-1. Gregory way ahead against Ariano.
Swings, and this one in the right center gap.
Oh, will not
Great
get down.
running play out in right field by Frank. Saves the game for the Artichokes.
We'll head to the top of the 8th. We're going to find out who's next on the mound for the Coyotes. We'll be right back with you to find out who that is. Yep. Now on the mound for your Coyotes is Tanner Leba. His first batter of the day will be number 28, Braden Reynolds. Leba coming in, trying to close this one out. That one's fouled straight back behind us for strike one. Reynolds 2 for 2 on the day. That one misses outside, even this count up at ones. That one misses outside for ball two.
Standing on deck for the Artichokes is Will Salahar.
Hitting for Logan Spetz. Down in the turf for ball three. This one shot hard at Grant Goodman, third baseman, fields it cleanly, fires it over to Jeremy Kuiper for out number one here in the top of the eighth. Got caught him by surprise there. He threw his glove up, had to check to make sure it was in there.
Yeah, kind of looked at his glove like, did I catch that?
But he did. Good play over there by Grant Goodman. Now let's bring up Will Salahar, hitting for Spetz.
Will Salahar. Salahar hitting for Spetz.
Salahar's first plate appearance today against Tanner Label, takes that one for strike one. This one shot foul. Salahar creeping behind the 0-2 to Leba. This one shot hard over to the left. Gregory with a good read on it. Catches that one. That'll be the second out here in the top of the eighth. Two quick outs for Leba. We'll bring up the shortstop. Number 2, Ryder Florence.
Ryder Florence.
Florence's first time facing Leba. Takes that off-speed pitch inside for strike one. Florence 1 for 2 on the day. Now misses outside. Brings to a 1-1. This one hit hard at Cam Fleck, fields it clean, fires it over to first. Jeremy Kuiper catches that one to retire the top of the eighth. We're headed to the bottom of the eighth where the Coyotes just need one. 10 this one.
Ended an inning early.
That's always the best. And it looks like coming into the game we have a new arm for the Scottsdale Artichokes.
We'll find out who that is in a sec and be right back with you.
Now pitching for the Scottsdale Artichokes in the bottom of the 8th will be Hudson Harrison.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Scottsdale Community College, number 18, Hudson Harrison.
He will face Ben Lovering for his first batter of the day. Lovering two for three with the walk. The triple and a double. Could walk this thing off with a solo shot to add on top of his great day today.
Ben Lovering coming to the plate. He'll be the first batter Hudson Harrison sees.
Center fielder, number 11, Ben Lovering.
Lovering still got that big hole in the pants. Breaking ball there. It's going to catch the top of the zone. Fastball. That one misses outside.
One count now to Harrison to Lovering.
Breaking ball. Bless your soul, Austin. Two one. Catches the outside part there. McVeigh does a nice job framing it there. 2-2, that one in the turf. So a full count to Ben Lovering.
Harrison with the payoff pitch.
Lovering stays alive, fouls that one off his leg.
That one outside for ball 4. Good at bat there for Ben Lovering. Puts a runner on first for the 3-hole, number 13. First baseman, Jeremy Kuiper.
First baseman, number 13, Jeremy Kuiper.
Kuiper 2 for 3 on the day with a sac fly. He rips this one down the third baseline, but foul. Be strike 1. That one in the turf for ball 1. Good take by Jeremy Kuiper. Off-speed pitch from Harrison looked pretty good. Big swing there from Kuiper. Brings to a 1-2. Lovering takes off. Kuiper swings through that one for strike number 3. Lovering on the stolen bag. So that'll be out number 1 in the bottom of the 8th. But now a runner in scoring position for Pacheco.
The catcher, number 12, Adolfo Pacheco.
Now Pacheco 1 for 2.
Breaking ball. That one's going to hit Pacheco in the arm there. So he'll take his free 90 feet. That's going to bring up Cam Fleck.
The shortstop, number 2, Cam.
Honestly, probably not the worst thing in the world for the Artichokes, as now the double play is in order.
Cam Fleck 1 for 3 on the day. 1 run, 1 RBI, 1 strikeout.
Fleck swings, chops this one to third base side and foul.
Base hit here scores Ben Lovering pretty much anywhere with his speed.
Swing and line drive.
Doubles up Ben Lovering on the line drive right to the shortstop Florence, who has to flip it over to the second baseman Brown. And after the double play, we'll head to the top of the 9th. The Coyotes just need 3 outs for a win in this one.
And at the end of 8 complete.
Leading things off for the Artichokes here in the top of the 9th will be number 28, or my apologies, number 7, the third baseman Braden Reichart. Face Tanner Leba.
Coyotes 3 outs away from ending this thing. Leba's going to try to do his best job here.
And we might have a guest appearance.
A little guest appearance here
up in the booth, and that'll be in the dirt for ball 2.
So that one's here for strike 2. We got a little guest here. Introduce yourself here, sir.
I'm Bentley Sandel.
Bentley, how are you doing today?
We're doing good. It's a beautiful day out at the yard.
Yeah, great play from Cam Fleck right there, huh?
That was outstanding. Yes.
All right, Bentley, tell us what do you do? What do you do? You a player on the team? Like, give us a rundown here real quick.
Yeah, I play second base, a little bit of third base here. Freshman.
There
first
you go.
year.
There we go.
We're loving it.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Cam Fleck over to first base for out number 2. Yotes here need just one more out to get this game over with.
Tanner Leba been a great reliever so far for the Coyotes this season. And to get out of this one, we'll face the 9-hole. Brylan Brown. Brown 0 for 2 on the day with a couple walks. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Great pitch there.
You ever faced Tanner Leba, Bentley?
I've never faced him personally, but I've watched him play a bunch in high school. He's always been pretty dominant up on the mound.
That one ripped over to left. That one will get down in front of Blake Gregory. That'll be Brown's first hit of the day. Puts a runner on first, and we'll head to the top of the lineup for the Artichokes as Carson Fadima comes to the plate.
Center fielder, number 8, Carson Fadima.
Bentley looked nervous on the mic. This isn't usually Bentley runs the scoreboard, so he's way out of his
Yeah,
element.
it's the first time up here.
It's awesome.
I love it up here.
Pretty good view from up here. Down inside for ball 1. Fadima 1 for 4 on the day. You went to school here in Arizona, Bentley. What? Any other kids on the Scottsdale Artichokes lineup that you recognize?
Yeah, actually, I have one former teammate. He's a pitcher. His name is Luke Patterson. He hasn't thrown today, but it's about the only kid on the Scottsdale lineup I recognize. But
Gotcha. 2-0 now from Leba to Fadima. That one upstairs for ball 3. That one upstairs for ball 4. Put runners on first and second for the 2-hole.
number 25, Dylan Frank, is now up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day.
And head coach Jimmy Turk will make his way to the mound. We'll be right back with you as he gives his words of advice to Tanner Leba.
Shelly was telling me that the guy, there was a worker who like walked in the training room.
Now 0-0 to Dylan Frank. Swings through that one for strike 1. That off-speed pitch in there for strike 2. The Artichokes quickly behind, or now down to the last strike. Have lost their last 3 out of the 4 games to the Artichokes, but look for a big win here late in the regular season.
The 0-2 from Tanner Leba.
Swung
Swung on and missed.
And that'll be the game.
So the Coyotes get it done.
Offense was hot all game. Pitching was outstanding. Only gave up 1 in the top of the first and scoreless through the next 8 innings. And great overall performance. Defense looked good. Offense was fantastic.
Yeah, really great pitching performance. I mean, last times they faced kind of hit them around a little bit. Thank you for joining us here on the Chandler-Gilbert Sports Network.
We'll be back here Friday versus Phoenix. So if you can't come at 3, tune in to me and Nash. And thank you for joining us.